Hello. I thought I'd pop on because I bought this. I've got this erasable notebook. It's like I say, it's an erasable notebook that can upload to. It uploads either OCR, so that's like text recognition, or as a PDF or picture to whatever cloud you choose, or to your computer. I've chose to upgrade to send it to I don't use Dropbox, although it does send to Dropbox if you wanted to. I use another one which I can't remember what it's called right now. It comes with this pen, an erasable pen. It works with the Friction, the Pilot Friction ones, the erasable ones. You can remove the ink with the cloth that comes with it, with a bit of water, or with heat, like from an airdryer. Although I just use water because it's easier. It comes in this little. You can get it in different colours. I've chose the pink one, obviously, because it's pink, and I like pink. But I absolutely love this. It comes like that. It's got a little slots there for put bits and bobs in, business card, stuff like that. The reason why I chose this one is because of the case. I wanted something pretty, to be fair. I just wanted something pretty. And this is what I'm using now for my notebook and for my diary or planner, and using it for my journal. I have named it at the front. Then I put my journal at the top. I've named it Tuesday, what I journaled yesterday, the date, and I've put a number on it, basically T2. I put like Tuesday date because it's T2, basically it was Tuesday and day 2 of the week, basically. I've got my journal there. I can write on as many pages as I want, and when I've done it and I've finished, so you can write on it, leave it for a bit. Just get the cloth back out of here. When you're finished with it and you've wrote all you want, you've snapped your picture using the app. It's a cam scanner app, the cam scanner app. You just wipe it clean and off you go. Now, they're using that bit up there. They've got 50 pages of lined paper, which is another reason I got this, because it's not just all blank paper. And then I have 50 pages of the dotted paper, which is another reason why I got it, because I wanted to use it as a bullet journal. I've never bullet journaled in my life, so this is the first time I've done it. I've done what I need bullet journal wise. I've named the page, I've put what date it's for, there is 2019 journal, my key, and basically there is the key. And I've got a dot for the tasks, a circle for the events, a star for the priority, an X for the tasks that I've completed, one of those right arrow things, I can't remember what it's called. It's either the greater than sign, is it? Whatever it's called, it means that I've put that there for migrating to the next page, basically to the next day or another day during the week or the next month or whatever, you know. And then the other one for if I've scheduled it, so if I've got to schedule a doctor's appointment, if I've got to schedule an event for business, if I've got to schedule a meeting, once I've just scheduled it, I can write that there. And I've got my index, so my future log for January to June, July to December, daily log, which I've got a month's worth of in there. So that daily log is, I've got 5 weeks worth, so it works for the longer months too. My yearly intuitive ideas, that's basically goals, but I don't like goals. I don't do goals. I've tried goals. Goals don't work for me. yearly intuitive ideas is basically my idea of my goals as such. Excuse the quotation marks, I apologise. That's my idea of goals. That's my idea of saying, this is the intuitive ideas. This is the ideas that I've got from, you know, my intuition has guided me toward doing these. That I'll just list them, and then when I've listed them, I haven't wrote them in there yet, but I'll list them down, and then I'll be going through them, and I'll X the ones off that I need. I'll migrate the ones to the next year if I need to, and I'll just go through them when I'm ready to start my next idea. And I'll just look and see what resonates with me, see which one draws me into it the most, and then I'll do that one, you know? So that's what for. Then the next year's plans, so if there's any intuitive ideas that I get that I know that it's got to be for next year, or any intuitive ideas I've got for this year that I decide later on that, no, that's going to be next year's job, I will move that. And then my to-do lists, basically anything else that I need to do, anything, not the major goals, but like little bits and bobs, like book the doctor's appointment for this date and prepare packed lunch for school for my son, you know, stuff like that. My future log, I've just got January, so I've got March, I've got a school trip coming up in March that I've already put there. And I've just split them up basically into separate boxes. So if there's something that I decide, for instance, I've got a holiday coming up in August. So on here, I will put circle because it's an event, and I will put holiday, and then the dates, 26 to the 30th. See? And I've put that there, so I'll know then that is a holiday. And then I can also put that one there. And I can put school holiday, because my son's going on holiday with the school. And I can put the dates down. So when it comes to that month, when we've got to the end of July and I've wiped the pages off from a daily log, after I've taken a picture of them all, obviously, and sent them to my cloud, I will then have the tasks there that I've got for August. I can write them down on the dates that I need to do, and I can also have them for like make sure I've packed his case and make sure I've got all the stuff that he needs to, you know, that I've not forgot the wellies or whatever he needs. I have no idea what he needs, but for that, you know, and I can pack that one there, and I could also put another one there when I've got the dates. I don't have the right dates yet. When I've got the dates for the one there, I'll put the one there, you know. And then we come to the daily log. This is a daily log. I'll show you my daily log for today. I've got one of these Filofax things here for the daily log, so I can just move it to the next day if I need to. So basically, I've got two priority tasks I've got to do and two other tasks. If I've done a task, like for instance, I don't know, I'm doing that one now, see? I'm doing that video now. So what I'll do, once I've done it, is I'll put an X across it, so I know it's done. If I get to another video to like, I don't know, if I've put something in like but I don't get to do it, I can do that for migrate it. Or if I have to, I don't know, if I have a meeting with X, once I've scheduled it, I can put that down, you see. And then what I'll do is I'll take a picture using the cam scanner for the whole month. Because I've got a whole month's worth here. I'll take a picture of cam scanner with multiple pages for the whole month. Then I can label that then with February 2019, and I will see. I've got my daily log all the way up to there. I can write down then February 2019 journal, and then, or planner. I will call it planner, not journal, but that's what I'll write down on it, and then I can then put that in the folder on my cloud to say that is the folder for 2019 journal. This is February. If I need to go back and say someone turns around later on, or if I need to find something later on and say, actually, I remember doing that in February. I'm not sure what date. I can go into the file. It's all on the cloud. It's not going anywhere. And then I can say, right, I've done it on this date, and I can go through the Februarys then and say, right, this is the date I did that task, I booked that event, this is this is what I did. I can also use these pages if I've got, like, I don't know, if I've had to buy something for my business, not the diary pages, the daily log pages, and I could write down on there somewhere, I don't know, what DSLR camera or whatever, £300 or whatever. I think they're about 300. I've had a look for one. I'm going to save up to buy, but yeah, that's why it came to mind. And I can write it down on there, and then I can know then I've got it wrote down then, although I will transfer them onto my spreadsheet to say, like, this is what I bought for my business, this is for my business accounts, but you get the idea. These are the intuitive ideas or goals, if that's what you prefer to use. So I'll write them down there. And then my New Year plans 2020. So if, for instance, I decide, like, if I go on holiday in August and I decide, actually, I really enjoyed that place, I want to go again, and I decide whilst I'm there to book a holiday, I could write there then holiday at X, or I could decide I want to go there again, so I can write down in August with an event saying book a holiday at X. I could write it down in August, or I could decide, right, in January I will book holiday at X for August. You get me? Let's wipe that off, because I don't know yet. I'm not there yet. I've only just booked this holiday. I don't do holidays. I'm not particularly a holiday kind of person, so I don't want to be having that wrote down and planned yet, because it doesn't make me feel good. But that is another video. These are the tasks to-do list. I've got them all on my phone in a notebook right now. I'm going to transfer them across. But then I can do the same with that. That if I write down a task that I need to do, I can use the scheduling thing. So if I've got certain things down and say, right, I've scheduled that, or if it's something I can do quick and I've looked through it and I've seen, right, I've got 10 minutes, I can do that task. I'll go through that task and I'll just mark it off and I'll just exit to say I've done that, So that is what I'm using this for. That's my bullet journal tutorial, a very quick one. for newbies, if you don't know how it works. Mine's a very simple one. I don't want to mess about with it. I just want to write down what I need, you know. I don't want to decorate it all fancy. I don't want to use a million different colour pens. You know, not that I don't. You can buy highlighter versions of them. You can highlight it. You can draw pictures on it. You can make it pretty. I don't really want to do that. I don't need to do that, you know. So that is. So I can write down my journal. I won't do it on all the pages because some of these then I can write down. I've got my journal there and I'm going to write my journal there. But if I do some work and I need to plan something out, I can plan it out on here, and then I've got the plans wrote down and taken a picture of. It's in my cloud, and then I can erase them afterwards. Or I can say, right, if I want to learn about crystals, for instance, I could say, right, today I want to learn about that crystal. If I wanted to learn about citrine, I could write down there what date it is, the number. I could write down the date. If I wanted to write the date, I could just write down, you know, who I want, what the crystal is about. And I could write citrine. And then I could do as many pages as I need for notes on citrine. So when I go into my folder and I'm looking for my notes, and I can go into my notes folder, I could go into the crystals folder, and then under crystals I will have all the PDFs of the crystals. So I can have citrine and rose quartz and smoky quartz and amethyst and whatever all the crystals I need to research. So I hope you found that useful. And thank you for watching my review of this erasable smart notebook. This is the erasable smart notebook. It's new yes notebook, it says on there. I will have a look at exactly what it is and link it. I bought it from Amazon, so I will link it in the comments to say that this is what I bought, but you get the picture. So thank you for watching, and I hope that helped. Bye.